Chad from CNR Reviews. I wanted to do a review today on the BSA 223 Sweet scope that I ended up purchasing. This was one of my first scopes that I purchased for my Mini 14, and I have finally upgraded to something else. Initially when I first got this, it was fine. This is the 6 to 18 by 40 millimeter, and it seems to do okay. It was supposed to be able to be caliber specific, meaning that the turrets are replaceable. You have 3 screws that you can remove, and you can replace it with a 55 grain, a 50 grain, and a 62 grain for different loads. And what I ended up finding, every time I'd replace it to the appropriate caliber, especially like the 55 grain, it would come loose. The little screws would come loose. And once these screws, I don't know if you can see them, they have a little point on them. And the point is supposed to connect in the little groove right here. It's like a little tiny small groove. And what ends up happening is that once the gun, especially the shock from the gun, as you're firing, it actually just loosens those screws to the point of where if you have to make any type of adjustment, the entire turret is loose and you basically have to start all over again. So be aware of that before you purchase this scope. I will tell you this too, as far as accuracy and stuff goes, I have been able to get on paper 100 yards. I've been able to get probably 2 to 3 inch groupings, 200 yards probably 4 to 5 inch groupings. So it's not the greatest accurate, best incredible scope in the entire world. The magnification to 18 is nice, but I would definitely save your $100 and go buy something else. My other complaint is that after shooting it, I don't know if you can hear that, there's a rattle inside of here. Something is loose, and I can actually see the thing when I look through the front of the scope. It's all messed up inside of there, so there's like some part that actually came off, and the scope won't stay centered anymore. So just be aware of that. I don't think it's really designed for the 223. I know that BSA will probably say differently, that it is caliber specific and it is designed for that, but it sure couldn't take a shock from a Mini 14. I do know with the bolt coming back with the Mini, there's a little bit more of a recoil than like an AR, but regardless, even with the AR, I don't think you could really use the scope for that long of time without it busting. It did have a really nice parallax adjustment, being able to actually focus the scope. But other than that, like I said, if you have $100, go spend it on a different scope. Don't waste your money on the BSA 223 Sweet scope. We do have a couple follow-up scopes that we're going to be doing reviews on. One of them is a Redfield 3 to 12 by 40. Ryan's going to have a review on that, and then I have a Nikon M223 3 to 12 by 42 millimeter that I'll be doing a review on as well. So again, this is the BSA Sweet 223 scope. Save your money. And this is Chad from CNR Reviews.